Hi everyone, welcome. We are cooking again in Kat's Kitchen and I have just poured myself a glass of wine, so that means it's time to get cooking. So this afternoon we are making a soup again. Somebody asked for a soup. It is a tomato basil bisque soup and it's super easy and really tasty. The hardest part about this whole recipe is stirring. Where's my spoon? You have to stir a lot. So I'll show you the stirring, but I'm going to try and keep it short. So I've already started. I am chopping up the onion and garlic, and I am going to take the onion and the garlic and start simmering that here in my trusty soup pot. And once we do that, we're going to add tomatoes and some chicken broth and the secret ingredient, and that is honey. And you would have never guessed it, but we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of honey, and it just makes this, it's not too sweet, don't worry. Again, you wanted to say hello? Well, say hello. No? Well, there you go, a special hello from Loki. So let's get cooking in Kat's Kitchen. Okay, so just a really quick peek at what I have done now. So what I have done is I went ahead and added the 2 cans of tomatoes. So it's just 2 16-ounce cans, and these are my favorite. I just use Hunt's diced tomatoes. You could dice up the tomatoes yourself fresh if you wanted to, but this is super easy this way. A cup and a half of chicken broth, and then 3 tablespoons of honey. And what we're going to do is we are going to bring this beautifulness here to a boil. We're going to turn it down and we're going to let it simmer and stir continuously for 15 minutes. Then I'll tell you what we're going to do from there. I will be standing here stirring. I made a new word, Lokes. It's called stirring, and Loki will help me. So there's where we're at. So I have been stirring away for the last 15 minutes, and what that does is basically thicken the soup up. So now what we're going to do is put you down, because otherwise it's going to get real messy, messier than it is already. So at this point, we want to take half of what's in this pot and pour it in there. That's the fun part. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Boop, boop. There we go. All right. And then, this is the fun part, we are going to take this deliciousness right here and pour it into our blender. Whoa, let's just do it. Boom, I did it. All right. And put the cap on. We don't want any major accidents here. And we are going to pulse this right up. Ooh, is it going to pulse? Cool, huh? And we're going to put that back in. Okay, so we're ready for the final part of our bisque. So I have poured the blended part back in the pan, and then we're going to take 1/3 part cream, and we are going to pour that cream right in there like so. And that is, and I'm doing a double batch, so I actually used 2/3. I don't want you to think I'm crazy. And that's what's going to give it, look at this nice biscuity color we're starting to get. And because a little bit of it we didn't blend, we're still going to get some nice chunks in there as well with that. So we're going to blend all that in. We're going to heat that back up. Turn the stove back up until that kind of simmers, and our bisque is ready. We'll ladle it into some bowls. I generally like to finish it with some mozzarella cheese and some fresh basil. So we will do that, and I'll show you the final product. Hi again, we are done with our tomato bisque. So here it is in the big pot, everything we put in. And I'm gonna take my fancy schmancy ladler that you've seen. I'm gonna do 2 bowls here, so they can have extra or reheat it for a lunch or something like that. Because I made a double batch. I partly did that because we're going to have some. I'm going to have some for dinner as well. So there'll be plenty to go around. And then, once we have our soup in the containers, you can put some mozzarella cheese on top. I put some in. Don't know if this person will want that. But I'm also going to sprinkle just a little fresh basil on there as well, because that makes it tasty. And then we'll pack up the side salad, the bread, because everybody's got to have bread with their soup, and we're good to go. Thanks for joining Kat's Kitchen. As always, have a meowy meow night.